not. I can't. All right, I think I'm live. All right, I'm live. What's up, guys? It's none other than your boy Jay Giddens, the father, as usual. Want to remind everybody to be positive, optimistic, and keep positive people in your circle, baby, and respect the earth as usual, right? I was just stopping by because I wanted to. Are you on mine? Can you hear me okay on there? Okay. Um, But yeah, like I said, I was just stopping by to spread some positivity, man. Remind everybody to be positive, optimistic, keep positive people in your circle, and just share any thoughts that come to my mind. You know, today is a little bit of a because we speak our universe into existence. I'm not gonna describe it as challenging, but today is a day where lots of thinking is taking place. Um, my mind is racing, if you will, and I just wanted to check microphone checker. I just wanted to make sure that I was doing what was healthiest for me, and I think that one of the things, when I try to analyze what is important to me is really sharing my thoughts with people and existing in the world as a positive presence, as something that is going to inspire people to be better people. I always felt like I existed for the purpose alone of like bettering people and bettering society, and I always felt like we should all live our lives in a way where, when you wake up, your goal is to, help somebody's day. Session, one love, testing 1 2 3. Hold on, I don't know if my give me a second, guys. Babe, you said that you it is working okay and you can hear fine. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure that I'm okay here as it relates to my audio. All right, all right. Never mind. Okay, so like I was saying, I actually forgot what I was saying, but I'm just going. Oh yeah, I titled this. Thanks, man. Thanks, goddess, I should say. I titled this "One Heart, One Love." Spread positivity. And I really titled it that because that's really the only thing I could think of as a purpose of me doing the video. So I wanted to share a couple little gems that I have that I've come across over the last, couple weeks, if you will, of my journey, my spiritual journey, and share things with you guys. So first thing I want to say is to make sure that you're eating right. Right. I mean, we all know that, eating right is important. And when we say eating right, we mean eating, non-GMO foods, eating foods that don't have processed chemicals in them, eating things that are going to give your body what it needs, right? Nutritious values, and not eating things that's not normal for our human body to ingest. What you eat plays a huge role in, how you think as well, and just the way that you are able to process daily decisions that you make. Staying away from negativity is something that's hard to do if you don't eat right, because most of the time when you're not eating right, it will change your habits to be ones that are, reflective of what you eat, which is why they say you are what you eat, right? This chart behind me, and these words that I have, gratitude, I put up here more so, probably more for me than for y'all, honestly, so that I can remember to always have gratitude, always be grateful for, and like I'm grateful for my goddess over here making the alkaline water that I was supposed to make and I didn't make, that she asked me to make like 20 minutes ago. And by make, by the way, guys, I mean getting distilled water, cutting lemons, putting lemons in them, right? But yeah, back on topic. So what I wanted to do was just share any thoughts that I had, and tell you guys that eating healthy is a good way to go as it relates to clearing your mind, making sure to meditate, which is something that a lot of the things that I'm learning, I've only known for like the past couple weeks or so, maybe couple months, when it comes to other extended knowledge of self. But as it relates to like heavy, meditation and oneness, spiritualism, spirituality, um, understanding the God in yourself. All of that is fairly, like very new to me, and I'm actually in the process of a spiritual journey, as I would call it, um, for the light. Uh, is it that bad on this? Um, but yeah, guys, like I said, I wanted to. Oh yeah, I won't have a way to. I'll need a wall adapter. Bear with me for a moment, guys. But but look, like I said, I'm gonna embark on a spiritual journey, where my plan, my goal ultimately is to detach or separate, from I don't want to say from society, because I don't mind society as a whole, but detach from those things that play on, you know my conscience, the things that have always made me feel like I was not, doing the right thing, or like, something was wrong with me. Um, and those are just like ways of life that conflict with, what I guess would be considered normal for different groups of people, you know. Um, I said a lot there while also not saying a lot, depending on how you heard it, what you listened into. But one thing that I want to do is build a relationship with all of my other fellow spiritual folks. And spirituality is kind of become a little bit of like a fad recently. Like, you just got everybody saying they spiritual. So those of you who are truly in tune with who we are, with the godship that we have, I want to build a relationship with you guys, because I oftentimes feel empty. Like right now, I'm not gonna say oftentimes, but right now is one of those moments where I feel empty, like feel hollow, like something is just missing inside of me. I don't know if you guys get that feeling at all. But yeah, like I definitely sometimes just get this feeling like something is missing, and it's like a void that can't be filled by anything. I just don't really know what it is. And if someone were to come to me and tell me that that was the issue they were having, I would encourage them to, you know, meditate, go within yourself, and just sort of, you know, um, look to yourself for the answers, which is what I will be doing, um, you know, in any time that I have outside of this, really, because, I'm really kind of focusing specifically on spreading positivity, spreading the messages that I'm able to get from information that I'm coming across, and also working on myself spiritually. Not to mention, obviously, I have a family as well, that I play a role in. But yeah, man, I gotta also bring up the jab during this video for anybody who happens to be watching it, because anytime that I put out anything, any videos that's supposed to be supporting positivity and optimism, I have to make sure that I'm doing what I can to share information that's gonna better your life and possibly save a life, or at least put us in a position where you can share information with someone that might save someone. And I want to make sure that I mention the jab, and or more specifically that I mention your own free will and your ability to to think for yourself and look up information for yourself. Don't just let somebody tell you something and just run with it. Even a little bit further than that, don't let fear consume you. That's one of the things I'm facing right now. Like, I'm facing a lot of the fears that I've had in my life. And yeah, I think what I'm actually gonna do is, because this video again was titled "One Love, One Heart, Share Positivity." I really was just looking to share positivity and just send a positive message to you guys, which was one, again, talking about eating healthy, talking about treating those around you with respect, love, courtesy, all those good things. But I do want to do a video on, just facing your fears. Just what fear is in general. Um, a good, I guess I would refer to him as a mentor, an online mentor, right, of mine, by the name of Ralph Smart. He always says fear stands for false evidence appearing real. because there's no such thing as fear. You know, fear is something that you have to create within yourself because of a perspective that you have on something. And it's one of those things that I'm like just kind of coming across now and facing. Um, Not necessarily that I'm facing my fears, but I'm facing the reality that I have fears that have prevented me from doing things. Kind of like seeing things from the outside, if that makes any sense. But I want to do another video specifically on that topic. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I'm going to start another video titled Facing Your Fears. And it'll actually be kind of therapeutic for me because it's also something that I am, understanding for once. All right. For now, that's all I got for you guys. Hey, remember to be positive, optimistic, keep positive people in your circle, baby. It's your boy Jay Gaines out. Until next time.